Are we still talking about?
Hey, we are live. Stephen Farrell here. I'm in the Layton, Utah office. Woo! This will make you dizzy. I'm here with Isabella behind the two big monitors.
Hi.
Hey.
Hey, Isabella.
Hi, Heidi. How are you doing?
Oh, I'm doing much better now that you're on this Facebook Live.
So we got Heidi here, my co-host. Or is she the primary host now these days? I don't know. But we're going to talk about jobs. We're going to talk about the latest employment trends. We're going to talk about why I'm spinning in a circle. Ooh, that makes me dizzy.
We are going to talk about pay rates and what is it called? Recessions and inflations are.
Wait, are you going to talk about the upcoming inflation that's going to hit the market?
What do you mean upcoming, Stephen? We're already seeing it.
We're already seeing it. We are. It's crazy. Okay, so let's do that right after this live.
Right after these short messages.
Boom. One of my favorite things working after that's a good baseline. We've done.
And we're back.
We are back. We are live. We have 10,000 viewers.
Okay. No way.
Okay, maybe it's like 20, but
okay.
close
Yeah,
enough.
That sounds more like it.
Hey, did you know the unemployment rate in Utah is 2.9%, Heidi?
Are you serious? It went up?
It went up. It went down.
Oh, it went down?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, that was March's. April hasn't been published yet, but April's probably 2.9. Probably stayed the same.
I've gotten down a little bit with how many job openings there are right now. Goodness gracious.
Yeah, I think we've just peaked that we're at what's called, no unemployment. It's just there's a certain percentage that is acceptable. There's some people just can't get jobs for health reasons and things like that, or then you have a labor participation rate. There's a lot of families, where the spouse stays home. And so we're at our peak in our market in Utah. There's more jobs than there are job seekers. There's no labor bucket to tap into anymore.
This is not surprising.
It's not, but it's pretty sad because, we have a lot of jobs out there, right?
We do have some pretty good jobs too, which is, I'm pretty impressed with how the pay rates are going and with people increasing their pay rates. And I've been quite impressed with a couple of companies.
Well, that's really what it's going to come down to, in this market is it's competitive. Are you going to go in the market to win? Or are you going to go in the market to lose or what? Right.
Exactly.
And so there's many ways to be competitive. Wage offering is one. Your environment, the culture you have.
A cafeteria, Stephen.
Cafeteria, yep. Cool little sayings on the wall, like making it fun over here. What's that say? I can't read it.
Your future depends on what you do today.
Boom.
Yeah.
That's beautiful. What does that mean to you, Heidi?
That means call Wildwood Staffing today. Your future depends on it.
What's that mean to you, Isabella?
What it means to me is what you do today is what your future is going to become. So if you come in, find a job down the road, you'll definitely get hired on and get going with your life.
Boom.
It's a small
Perfectly said. What it means to me is your future starts today. It doesn't start 3 months from now. It doesn't start 6 months from now. If you're looking for that better job, better career move, you have to do that now. You got to act now. Your future starts today, not tomorrow, Heidi. Right?
No, tomorrow is the future. By the time tomorrow comes, future's already come.
Today is the future.
Today is the future.
Present moment is the future, right?
Well, today's going to shape your future.
Hey, since I'm in Layton, Isabella, tell us about Layton jobs.
Okay.
I'm putting you on the spot.
Yeah, that's fine. Hi, everybody. So I'm one of the recruiters in Layton, and we have some great job opportunities here in the Layton Clearfield area. One of our biggest ones that we have is Lifetime. So they're ramping up for the summer. They're building all of the outdoor equipment that you see all around. So we have metals and manufacturing shifts. We have all shifts, and it ranges between $15 to $16 an hour. What's really great, they're all temp to hire. And they're looking for people to start pretty immediately.
So I heard a little bird. They told me that at Lifetime Metals, if you work there, or if you've ever bought furniture or things like that, you probably have a piece of furniture or product that came from Lifetime Metals.
Yeah.
So have you actually been over in their facility?
Yeah, I have. When I went over there, they showed me all the different products they have. And it was great. They had all the machines running. We saw like people assembling tables, chairs, coolers. They also have like a plastic side that we also have shifts for. They were making kayaks, sheds, like
Paula, do you
plastic
hear
chairs
that? They're
and
making
tables.
kayaks.
Woo! So they're just making all the outdoor equipment, and people are buying. It's high demand right now.
I can imagine, because Miss Paula over here, she told me she's going to take off and she's going to go kayaking. I thought she was.
Denied. PTO denied.
Hear that, Paula? You don't get to go kayaking. Paula's sad. You made Paula sad.
Oh, her PTO's blackout until next year.
So what else do you got going on over there in Layton? What other jobs do you have?
What other jobs we have? We work with Smith's Kroger distribution center. So that's where we're in the dairy side. So ice cream is big production right now because of the summer. We have a bunch of all shifts available. We have ice cream palletizing, ice cream production, novelties where you're dealing with like the product, getting it ready to get sent out, packaged.
Do you get to do taste testing?
Unfortunately, no, but they do have a part where they let you take some ice cream home if it hasn't made it all the way through. So
it's worth it to work there, if only for the free ice cream.
Heidi, don't ask, don't tell with ice cream testing.
See, this is not a good policy to live by.
I'm just kidding.
But what's really great with Smith Kroger, this is definitely a stepping stone into the company. Once you get hired on, you get Smith's benefits, get discount all Smith's products, and stuff like that.
So like pies for Thanksgiving?
Yeah. They have a lot of stuff going on.
Are they hiring in like their recruitment and HR department by chance?
Okay, young lady, you are banned.
I was curious.
29-year non-compete. Just remember that.
Okay. Don't ask, don't tell, Stephen.
All right. So lots of jobs out there. Thank you, Isabella, for talking about jobs in Layton.
Yeah, of course.
There's a lot more. You can just click the link above, elwoodjobs.com, and you can view all the jobs in the Layton area, as well as northern Utah. We just had a great job fair over the weekend for Fresenius Medical Care in Ogden, and that was a fun event. My kids came.
I saw that.
Made a complete mess of everything, so that was cool.
I was about ready to drive down just for that free Dr. Pepper.
Yeah, that was the most popular drink for sure. I should have just got Dr. Pepper. All right, so Heidi, what's this whole thing you're talking about? This recession you think is coming?
What do I mean think is coming,
Or
Stephen?
or inflation? You think you've got inflation that's hitting?
So we're in a recession, right? With everything that happened with COVID, you saw jobs drop down, unemployment rates skyrocketed, and we were in essentially a recession, and we were getting stimulus checks and packages from the government to try to help stimulate the economy again as we were going downhill fast, and to try to level that out to increase spending so that we could have jobs again. Stimulus checks. Well, as always, because of the recession, we get out of that and then we go into inflation. And with those stimulus checks, they were great. They were awesome. I enjoyed mine. But with that, it does come with the purchasing of products. And those purchasings of products, you got to have manufacturers that make those products. And so now we see an increase in jobs at unprecedented levels, where we now have more jobs than we do people to fill those jobs. We have extremely low unemployment rates. And all of this inflation. This is how the economy works. And so with these inflated jobs that we have going on right now,
You're speaking like Chinese to me. You're speaking at such a high level.
I swear I have a smart side, Stephen. This is me showing off my smart side.
Yeah, that's pretty smart. So dumb it down for us. So increased labor, increased cost of goods, increased taxes,
increased wages.
Increased wages, and getting passed on to material, the suppliers of raw materials, getting passed on to the logistics, warehousing sector. Everybody's increasing their costs of operation,
Mm-hmm.
and then to really mess with everyone, you have this wage compression where you're forced to increase wages. Like, I'm sorry, with fast food restaurants, like you're not going to get the labor force you need at $8 to $10 an hour. It's just not practical. Not right now, maybe a year from now, but right now, either you're losing revenue hand over fist and keeping the wages, or you're increasing your wages and you're bringing some of that revenue back in, because some of your most favorite restaurants, fast food joints, you're waiting 45 minutes to an hour to get your food when you used to only have to wait a couple minutes. And so that cost is going to be passed on to the consumer. They're going to have to increase the cost of goods sold, which means the price of everything goes up along with the wages going up. And that's your inflation there. And that can be problematic and challenging to work through.
And that's where that cost of living comes into effect, because of all these products increasing in prices, because they have to increase their pay. It's like a vicious circle. So you increase your pay to get employees, but because you increase your pay rates, you have to increase the price of your products. And by increasing the price of your products, you're increasing how much the employees need to make in order to buy those products. But by increasing the cost of living, or the expense to just buy the essentials that it takes to live, by increasing that, you're back to, I need a more of a pay rate because my cost of living has increased. It's this vicious circle that just keeps going. But we are in that circle, and this $10 an hour, $8 an hour, $9 an hour jobs are just not cutting that cost of living anymore.
Well, not in a market not like a Utah market where unemployment's 2.9%. It's virtually no unemployment happening. There's more jobs than there are job seekers. With the labor participation rate being at an all-time high, there's no one you're tapping into anymore, unless you want to be competitive and go after maybe the stay-at-home parent, right? That could do a part-time job during the day or at night. Having a flexible shift that matches their exact hours that they need. That could be a participation pool that's not participating right now in the market.
But even with that, it's got to make sense for the stay-at-home parent or for the high school student. It's got to make sense for them, because if you're going to be working and working and working, never getting time with your kids, never getting time with your family, never getting, you're giving away that, you have to make that cost worth it. And even at that $10, at the perfect shift, the perfect schedule, it's still going to be going down to tooth and nail just to try to get that one person that's going to accept that shift, because that cost of living is still so high.
Not in Utah. Crazy.
I don't know what kind of country you're living in, Stephen.
Is the cost of living high in Cache County, where there's more cattle than people?
Are you kidding me? Stephen, I haven't bought ground beef for the longest time because I can't afford to buy it anymore.
Oh, really? Just
it's ridiculous.
You just hit it with your car and go and cook it for dinner.
I'm raising cattle right now, but they're a couple months out from slaughter.
So do you get your sheep off to the field on your way to work?
No, just feed them. I know you make this sound like I'm living some kind of a secluded life, but I promise it's not that bad.
How are the chicken farms on your way to work? Is that where you get your fresh eggs every day?
No, but it's where I get my egg cartons.
Okay. All right.
Same thing. Steven.
Okay, so get focused here. Back to jobs.
I'm not the one who got distracted, Stephen Farrell.
So what kind of jobs do you have in Cache County, Cattle County?
We've actually, you kill me. You seriously kill me. We've actually had several companies that have followed our advice and have increased their wages. So we've got a company, Camp Chef, in North Utah. It's Hyde Park, which is just north. It goes Logan, Hyde Park, Smithfield. So right in between there's this little hodug town. It's called Hyde Park, and it's got Camp Chef. And they used to be at 13 an hour. They just bumped up to 15 an hour to help with that cost of living. Great company to work for. They're a warehouse, a distribution center for like your grills, your smokers, all of those outdoor cookware essentials for going camping. So they are in their peak season. They're looking for about 11 individuals to bring on for that one. They do have part-time and full-time schedules as well to be a little bit more accommodating with your needs.
Nice.
One even farther up north, it's Lewiston, and that one is paying 17 an hour starting wages, and on Sundays you get double time, which is 34 an hour. Let's see, we've got our Donnelly here in town. They work 3.5 days a week so that you get to enjoy time off with your family and friends. And we've got days and nights, first during the week, Monday through Thursday, or we've got Friday through Monday. Monday's always your half day. And we've got construction jobs. It's construction season. Get your hard hat on construction jobs. So if that's what you're looking for, that way they do pay pretty nice wages as well.
Awesome. All right. And we've got 600 other openings in Ogden. Make sure you click on elwoodjobs.com above. Give us a call and let us just help you find the best fit for you. You can design the perfect job for you right now.
Absolutely. We'll make it happen.
All right. Thanks everyone for tuning in. Have a great Monday. It's Monday, isn't it?
It's Monday.
Okay. Have a great Monday.